So Sinead O'Connor's brought out a
Yeah.
documentary.
Yes, nothing compares. Yeah, this is incredible. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
one of those, yeah, no, it really is. And I think when you watch this documentary, I think it's one of those things. Sinead O'Connor deserves a huge apology from everybody, because like you watch some of the interviews that are done in this, and it's not just like Gay Byrne and the Late Late Show, but I'm talking like when she was on like American TV shows and stuff like that, and the questions that she was being asked. And there is this thing now of like a lot of like pop stars from the 90s are having these sort of, I suppose, reappraisals of what they had to go through in that time period. You know, and Sinead O'Connor, I think, is the prime example of this. You know, right up until the SNL incident, like, she was everywhere.
So the SNL incident, was that where she tore up the
where
picture
she tore
of
up
the
the
Pope?
picture of Pope John Paul II. You can tell I'm a Protestant. And it's all weird to me. But yeah, when she tore up a picture of Pope John Paul II, I mean, that was 9 years before the Catholic Church publicly acknowledged that there were child sexual abuse.
Because that was her protest.
Because that was her protest,
sexual.
and she knew of it herself. She talks about it in the documentary, that she was basically placed in like this ward where there was Magdalene women there and left to sleep overnight by a nun to warn her, like, this is what will happen to you if you keep speaking out. I mean,
this is a short period of time. Obviously,
Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor is someone who's in our bones, I
Yeah,
would say, in Ireland. And
definitely.
People care for her an awful
Yeah.
lot. But this is a period of time from her rise to stardom
to
the Saturday Night Live incident. So it's a very short period of time.
5 years.
It is, yeah.
87 to 92.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And how do they deal with this? Do we get to hear from Sinead in her own words?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, from people who knew her, from her ex-husband, John Reynolds, does a lot of interviews in it as well. And that's the other thing about it. You can really see that the relationship that they had was really, really special. And they were so young and so in love. And knowing what comes then afterwards, it makes it just all the more kind of heartbreaking and stuff. But yeah, you hear from her, Roisin Ingle is in it as well, her publicists were in it. So there's a range of people in it, as well as Sinead O'Connor.
With her approval?
With her approval, yeah. And if she hasn't done press for it,
But
obviously...
she obviously doesn't own the rights to Nothing Compares to You.
Yeah,
which is a real-
Prince. Yeah.
Isn't that so sad?
Yeah, and that was like, that's the title of the documentary, yeah. But I mean, all the other songs, like Mandinka is in it.
Yes, but Prince's sister wouldn't allow them to use Nothing Compares to You, because obviously himself and Sinead fell out.
Had a big falling out or whatever. Yeah, and that, I mean, to be fair, that's only...
sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, that she's had like so many kind of battles with, you know, with herself, with the industry, with everything else, yeah.
What are you going to give that?
4 out of 5. It's really worth the watch.